Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. If you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more of these, go ahead and hit subscribe and give some love to the channel. Let's see what's happening for you. I see a pathway opening. It is actually a winding down pathway. At the end of it, there's a bridge. Okay, and a snake. Snake can be transformative energy. You're shedding old skin. And the bridge can be crossing over to the right side. Whatever is meant for you, the right side can be whatever is true for you at that moment, where you can be authentic to yourself. I see there's also tears of joy coming forward, a pathway opening here very soon. And on the bottom, I see the number, the lucky number 7, which can symbolize knowledge, strategy, analytic thinking, maybe self reflection, also the wisdom that you're gaining, actually bringing lots of luck into your life. Okay. I feel like this time maybe it's not about like attracting luck or getting lucky. I feel like creating your own luck here. I see, okay, there are phone lines and also unexpected like outside resources coming forward in your life. And like I said, we have the pathway opening. Initially the resources are going to start coming forward in a very gentle way, slower way, and then the pathway opens, a very extremely large pathway opening for you. This can be even a highway. I don't know if you're planning to just move to some new places. We have 2 W's, 2 winds, and also there is a person laughing here, which has, we can zoom into that one, which has cat ears. This can be someone who has a gentle nature also, but maybe someone who has a high feminine energy is on the path waiting for you. Someone with the creative energy may be guiding you as well, or this can be you embodying that creativity. Another thing here, I see a couple hugging, and this can be your romance moment. And I'm going to have a general tarot as well as a romance tarot. So if you're looking for that one, this can be clarifying who this person is, what kind of character this is. And there's a star in between you guys. And I see masculine, feminine, divine energy, divinely actually balanced here. So this can be symbolizing you actually finding that perfect love relationship. And I see here it's happening really soon by timeline. This can even be a person that you already have in your life, okay? You connecting with them and hugging with them, sharing moments with them can be actually coming forward, which we had Valentine's Day actually coming up real soon. Even though it's just turning into, these kind of things are turning into commercial things, I feel like here it can be like, because of the fast pace of the life, this can be like a quick reminder to slow down and first of all give yourself the love you deserve, and then spread it with your other loved ones. And it doesn't have to be limited to the like romance. It can be also shared with your good friends too. Okay, I see there's a crowd waiting for you here. There's a king right here. The king is sitting on the throne. Initially, you see the head of the king, but he's been covered by another like a wig, and he has like a layer of clothes covering him. Can be a sick king. King can be indicative of the patriarchy, the system that you're working together with. This can be the place that you're in. It is covered with something. Like I said, I felt the energy of the sick king. This doesn't mean this is a bad thing. This can be a healing sick king as well, okay? And the covering actually can be the healing layer on top of it. This can be like a system that you're working. You can be that cover. You can be the one that is healing this person. This can be in the literal sense. Maybe this is like a client that you have. If you're a doctor, this can be a person that you're working with. And the king can symbolize a masculine energy. Also, maybe this person is an authority figure that you're working together with. But they're being also surrounded by a crowd too. So it's not like a single thing that you're doing. That's why I felt the energy of maybe the community that you're participating can be healing something, a system. Okay, because we have the patriarchy nowadays. That's why we can see the systems like the governments, institutions as patriarchal systems. So this can be like a official governmental thing that is happening. Maybe you're a part of it and you're healing it. Okay, also, if you're retired, you're not really dealing with this kind of things. This can be you observing the change in the world that you want to see. Okay, the thing is, There's a thin layer over it covering it at this moment, but it's about seeing beyond what's going to happen and understanding that. Okay, I see here there's an arrow being shot in the air, so this is your rocket of your desires. So if you have any desire and wish, and if that will be fulfilling you, it is being shot in couple weeks, maybe even. The timeline is 2 weeks, 2 days. You're going to send this to the ether, to the creator, or focus on that and maybe even start visualizing that and start planning that. Okay. This is actually, there's another person in front of it, and this person has like a heart shape above them, and they're holding a cane. This can be an ancestral thing. Maybe an ancestor is going to leave you something or left you something that will actually help you manifest this desire, that the rocket of desire that you're sending. This can also be someone elderly person that you're working together with, that you're taking care of, which will be your wish fulfillment. Maybe that's what you do. You take care of elderly people. I see there are two heads right here. I see masculine energy. Masculine means taking action, coming up with the ideas to make things happen. So these two heads can be two masculine people that are actually, yes, coming up with the ideas to make things happen, or maybe they have creative energy as well as the masculine energy, but they're not really, because there's a separation in between. They're not really connected, that creativity. What you can be one of the parties here. Maybe like you see the mental bond is actually formed. You are showing up here because you might have to take the first step here. You might have to be the big person here to form this energy. Another thing is maybe the inspiration is going to come through you. Okay, and that other person is waiting for your approval, waiting for your green light. This can be even forming a relationship with a loved one or someone who wants to connect with you, but they need your green light to come forward. But mentally, you're connected. Like if you want to send them a thought, and you can actually start like telepathically sending them what you want them to do. Okay, because we can connect through the mind as well. Even though we lost those kind of like faculties that we had, we lost those capabilities nowadays because of all the things that are distracting us from focusing on our inner powers, higher powers, but we still have that. Okay, that happens when you are thinking about someone that call you. That's exactly what it is, basically. And I feel like here you're going to use that skill. And there is also, I see a tool here, like kind of like a thong that you pick things up. This is actually, instead of putting your hand inside of the fire and grabbing the coal, you're going to find a tool to actually make certain things happen. This can be a person, maybe if this is like a legal paperwork and you're trying to fill it up, but you're not really doing it well. This can be finding someone who's knowledgeable about that, or it's like anything. Maybe you want to pick up a dress for like a certain thing, event, but you don't really know which one, what color goes with your skin, or maybe like finding that expert to help you out with that. Like this can be multiplied. The examples can be multiplied. But even maybe like you want to work out, but you don't know how, maybe taking some classes from a private teacher will actually get you there. If you're a quick learner, you can pick it up in couple sessions. Maybe this is something like that. But there is something that you're using without burning your hand. You're going to be cultivating other resources here to make things happen. There's another pathway opening. The timeline wise is 3 maybe, and I said 3 days, 3 weeks. 3 can be the third month coming up, and like I said, there's a number 7, very clear, it indicates knowledge, but also it creates a roof right there. This can be about moving on to a calmer place or a place of your own. Okay, and I see a happy family celebrating on top of there, like on top of this roof, like a male, masculine, feminine energies. There are a lot of fish, indicates wealth, abundance. I see a shrimp here. This kind of looks like a person face now, like the shrimp upside down, but now I look at it, it looks like a male masculine figure with a beard. This can be someone who has leadership capacity, but they're not attached to the family, maybe a part of the family coming forward. They can be a support in this situation. They can bring financial support. Shrimp can also, because they can multiply really fast with like they have fast growth opportunity. This can be someone who's extremely resourceful for you. And I feel the water energy on this person. This can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, like you are as well. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. My beautiful Pisces. We have two more pathways, okay? There's somebody actually like maybe being grumpy, but they have a lighter aura on the bottom of that path. Like the eyes are closed. Maybe someone actually being stubborn, not opening their mind. And you are mutable sign, yo. So you're flexible, adaptable. So the pathway opening can be the new opportunity. Maybe you're dealing with someone stubborn, can be a fixed sign like a Leo or Scorpio, or we have Taurus, Aquarius. Maybe you're dealing with this person. And but your flexibility is going to be your savior here, okay? Because you're going to maneuver around this pathway. I see two legal paperworks coming forward, but they're not going to be able to achieve that. So if this is like a competition, or if this is a place that there's only one person will be picked, your flexibility is going to actually drive you towards the victory here. That person is going to be left behind, even though they don't have negative intentions, because sometimes people have characteristically, they don't like change, and they don't like to change themselves or adapt to the new things. And that might actually leave them behind. So if you're feeling any guilt about it, or like you're feeling like, oh, I have taken what is meant for him, whatever is meant for you will simply find you. If something is meant for another person, you cannot take it away from them. Okay? That's the system of the universe. Whatever something is meant for another person, that will eventually end up being with that person. Okay, so this seems like meant for you. This is something prepared for you. And I have a deer here. Deers actually indicate innocence, so like good intentions, positive intentions, focusing on those positive intentions. And you are on that level, so that contract is coming to the one who has the lightest heart, basically, like the has the best intentions at heart. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific desire, intention, question, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. By the way, I want to remind you that I have the membership program now. I'll put a link up here. You can go ahead and check the options out. We have a bird bringing you good news. We're gonna have one extended reading each month, and then I'm going to start uploading the Coffee Cup Mastership. It's not ready yet, but you can go see the extended readings for this month already. And then we have donations if you would like to donate to the channel through that membership. Okay, so there are different tiers though. Like you don't have to like accept all of the things. Like you can just get the extended reading and that'll be all. I see here there's an arrow showing up. Your desire coming slowly but surely. The arrow energy is the Sagittarius energy. This can be a Sagittarius coming your way. I see a proposal, guys. Like very clearly, someone actually wearing this kind of like a weird cap hat. Someone standing here, but two masculine characters again. There's a third one, kind of like a priest with a long thing here watching. This person has a fish and a dolphin bringing them fish. This can be someone wealthy. I see masculine energy here, but like this, we see this as like a chin drop to the floor, this is a masculine energy. But when we cover this actually turns into like, if we take it as like a collar of this person, because it's on the both sides, this can be a feminine energy too. So the masculine actually proposing to the feminine, your desire coming really fast. So the creative energy is fire is merging with the water, kind of like a proposal happening here. I see this can be about a job opportunity, but this can be also like receiving that proposal, and you have a cup in your mind. You have like I feel like this is your energy. You're receiving this offer. You want to have some emotional fulfillment, and this person coming up with that has that idea in their mind. I see the couple here again. So if this is like a romantic beginning that you're looking for, it is showing up here. Even though I shake the plate, it's not really going anywhere. So it's going to be there. Your energy field is intact. And also, it's not a forceful thing, because this person has like a star behind them. Star means their wish fulfillment. So this is their wish fulfillment. They want to be in this space. This can be, if you're the masculine figure watching this can be your energy finding that person that you want to merge your life together with, and like proposing to them. Masculine and feminine doesn't mean male and female. Masculine means that the one comes up with the offering and gives the seed to the Mother Earth, and then the feminine is the earth, that the feminine energy, the creative part, takes the seed and grows it. Okay, so it's going to be like an offer bouncing back and forth between, and I feel like the negotiations will come forward because they're actually touching their chins right here. This is a timeline passing, and there's going to be an agreement happening here. I see the arrow again. Arrow is actually progress. Okay, progressing into the like a next level. The progress will be made, and your desire coming full circle. Even though it was starting very slow fashion, it is going to actually advance into a new timeline. It is going to grow. It is going to end the cycle. This is like the world card, ending a cycle, ending the fool's journey, and starting a new one, is starting a new, good, better, upgraded relationship, upgraded energy here, and like adventure basically. So I see there's a male figure here. He's actually being like somebody holding them like a long, those back in the day, they had this long microphones. And actually, this is somebody below them holding it. And there's a conversation happening. This can be an interview, literally an interview on TV, that if that's what you're desiring, or maybe you are the one interviewing. Okay, this can be like something related to journalism if you're a journalist, and maybe like catching that big opportunity, big break. And I see there's like a man with a big head. Kind of reminds me of Stephen Fry or Stephen Fry. He was in V for Vendetta. Actually, he's a great actor. And also he was actually Sherlock Holmes' brother in Guy Ritchie's Sherlock Holmes movie. So it's, I forgot the name of the Sherlock Holmes brother. Something Holmes. I knew it. I'm a great fan, but just I draw blank sometimes like that when I just try to remember something on top of my head. Okay, so the thing is, this can be someone he's also a comedian, I think, like someone actually famous that you're going to be interviewing. Or another thing with the energy of this person, he is actually extremely like a philosophical person. This can be also, if you have that kind of interest. I see the letter S, guys, here. I mean, so if interest of learning something, expanding your knowledge with a philosophy, this can be the opportunity for that. This kind of looks like a knife, like a sword. Sword indicates communication. I see here a ring. The ring can indicate commitment. This is on top of this person's head. So this can be, maybe if you want to study philosophy, this can be the professor that you're going to be interviewing together. Maybe you're going to be interviewing him, he's going to be interviewing you. This can be like finding that medium ground, like maybe connecting with them. I know this is a very specific message, but this can be reinterpreted as well. This a new person, maybe a good friend, you're going to connect with, and you're going to bond maybe in certain grounds. Let's dive into your tarot now. If you have this is a general part of the tarot. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, focus on that one. Let's see what's going to show up for you. We're going to be looking at initially what's supporting you, and then we're going to move on to what's challenging you, what you should release, and what's your next step. We have here Temperance. Okay, what's supporting you is patience is going to be supporting you. Again, Temperance is Sagittarius. Guys, I don't know if you have a Sagittarius in your life. Like, if you do, comment down below. Put a heart emoji, like a pink heart, so I'll know. And Sagittarius can be someone extremely passionate, but the thing about that is Temperance energy is this person's being balanced. Okay, they go after their passions, they like to have fun, they like adventures, can be a little bit like straightforward time to time, but this time with the Temperance energy, this person can be showing up with a balanced, structured mindset rather than just, oh, let's go have fun type of energy. Okay, Temperance also can be suggesting you being gentle and like taking necessary action, taking one step at a time, just testing the waters before jumping everything in both feet, and waiting for the sunshine behind your back, the sun to actually fully actually show up for you before you start doing things, can be the way that you're going to be supported by the universe. Okay, or this can be a person, like I said, Sagittarius, who's in balance, in their actually balanced energy, coming forward to support you here. We have Eight of Swords here. This is actually what's challenging you. Eight of Swords can indicate a mental prison. Okay, or 10 of Wands. Okay, all right. So mental prison. What do I mean by that? Maybe you're overthinking certain things. Okay, you're trying to um, come up with a reasonable, logical answer to everything, which is not really coming up, or maybe you want every single detail to be backed by science or something like. Because the Eight of Swords energy is like the logical energy, but what's happening there is because you're focusing on the reasons why, rather than like reasons why is good and how maybe you're focusing the how to make things happen, or how is this do like how is this always going this way? Kind of like a things that you're not really coming up with the answers, which is actually locking you into one spot. The thing that is going to get you out of there is actually being in your energy of creativity, taking necessary action, and following that inspired guidance instead of just locking yourself in a box and seeing I'm just I'm out of words. I don't know what to do. Instead of being in that energy, it is actually you freeing your mind and coming up with the creative ideas. We're going to release you, free you from there. That's the challenge for you, because this can be maybe coming up with the creative ideas wasn't your job so far. So now maybe it's just creating that, like being in that mindset is going to be your challenge here. When it comes to what you should release is 10 of Wands, thinking that everything has to be hard. 10 of Wands is a burden. You see, he grew the tree, but then he just, perished along the way. So you might be thinking that you have to exert a lot of energy to make something happen. This is what you need to release at this moment, because it seems like your Page of Coins is here. Your next step, you becoming extremely resourceful. We see the deer is actually helping this Page of Coins. Let's see, because they all have like inspired from a legend here. Let's see what his legend here. This can be also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe this person inspires you. Getting in touch with them is actually going to connect you with your destiny, your desires really fast. We have here BV Nida. Okay, Sweden. This is the same deity. Here, she's actually welcoming the spring and fresh start at the end of darkness. That's actually what you should be doing. Your next step is setting goals, being loyal to those goals, keeping it positive, and considering new possibilities, opportunities coming your way, and being grounded, focusing on your bright future rather than, thinking that everything is going to be hard. Because sometimes the things comes easily, and the Page of Coins is the way of actually experiencing that, being resourceful, connecting with the right energies, right mindset, the people that makes you feel good about your desires is going to make things easier for you. Let's pull your clarity here. We have a good actually relationship coming your way, good relationship in love, and Temperance. This is not your love reading, so I'm going to go with the energy of what you want to experience, what you would love to have in your life, as a job, as an environment, people. This is actually going to come through when you are feeling balanced, okay? When you are focused in your own heart, in your own self, rather than focusing on the outside resources. Eight of Swords, we have a good gentleman, wealthy, abundant. He has a Zeppelin. This is Pisces. You can see it looks like a fish. Someone extremely wealthy. We have a lion next to him. This can be someone also has water futures in their chart, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Also, lion can be a Leo who has a leadership spirit. And this is going to be, maybe I'm going to go with two options here. This can be a person that is supporting your endeavors, supporting you to help you get out of that space, because this can be a person who has the solutions, maybe who is focused on the solution. Or this can be your masculine energy. What is going to get you out of that mental space is taking action with brave attitude. Lion is actually a symbol of bravery. Bravely taking action, inspired action, not like a forceful action coming from your mind chatter, but like a joyful action that will make you feel good about what you're doing. Okay, and this doesn't have to be related to initially what you would like to accomplish. This can be like even helping someone the best of your ability, okay, at that moment, whatever is available to you with the tools that are available to you. 10 of Wands, like I mentioned, what you're releasing, we have Ein Travel. This is German. My German is not really great, but we have like an adventure that you're setting off to. Instead of, like I said, just hustling through things, pushing, kicking the door open, you're actually going to be sliding into this new dimension, this new adventure with very lightly. So you're releasing the need to actually force things, or like force yourself to do things, or maybe like putting a lot of things on your shoulders, a lot of weight on your shoulders, and try to carry that. You're just going to be like following the inspiration and the adventure, and that will lead you towards this new, basically new lifetime, I feel like. Okay, let's see. Next step, we said we have another good gentleman, a right person, a masculine energy again. I feel like this can be you taking action, playing chess here while everybody's playing checkers. You actually strategically creating a strategy and moving towards that future that you want to create, with like logical explanation, logical answers, then positivity. Also, like that, you know, the strategies, visions that you're creating for yourself. Okay. Let's get into the oracle part of this one, and then I'm going to jump into your romance reading. Let's see, where are you going at this time? Let's look into that now. Okay. Where are you going, meaning like when it comes to your goals, where are you heading? We have here twin energies, reconciliatory union, strengthening your commitment. And I feel like here, reconciliation is not really with a person. This is about with the goals that you pushed aside, the desires that you always had, you always wanted to make happen. You pushed aside. You said there are other things that are priority. You made other people your priority. And now you are actually reconciling with yourself, getting back to your authentic center, like living your life authentically and strengthening your commitment towards your wishes, your desires, rather than trying to maybe make other people happy, or hustle things through force. You're going to actually connect with this, your true energy. Okay, twin energies can be also attracting a twin flame into your life. We're going to look deeper into your romance and someone who is going to help you grow in a very balanced way. Okay, how you can achieve this success? We have great abundance coming forward. Thunder above, fire below. Fire is the passion. Thunder is above your creative mind and the logical mind as well, because thunder kind of like an air energy here. So you mentally creating the world as well as following your passion. Okay, thunder above, okay, mental world, and then fire below is your passion. So it's going to start with your passionate, actually finding your passion and following that, and then the ideas, the inspirations with the mental energy, thunder energy will actually start to flow into your life. Abundance comes into full flower when a group is unified and the power of its leadership as its peak. So you might have to take charge of this masculine character coming forward. Maybe there are people that you have to actually take charge of them and lead them. This is like the sun at midday, a high noon of clarity, insight, and progress. Whether this refers to a national cycle or business boon or a period of personal abundance, peak periods can be brief. So it is important to bale your hay while the sun is shining. So basically, there's a period of abundance coming forward right this moment, and it is skillful to show benevolence and to share the fruits of one's good fortune. So use that timeline to upgrade yourself into another higher level. And also, like I said, helping someone can be a very useful tool for you to get into that high energy of abundance. Okay, let's pull one more card. We have here your sacred geometry, which can activate the abundance, wealth, opportunities in your life. Let's see what it is showing up for you here. We have the belief. Okay, the belief can be actually the way to create things faster in your life, attract things faster in your life. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. This is basically, what I hear, what I see, when I touch it. It's you actually, your personal skill set, who you are, your character is, when you trust it that you can make anything happen, then the belief will be actually hardened into fact, okay? The things that you think you desire, you can create the beliefs that you are capable of making that happen. When you believe, like initially believe in your capabilities and abilities, okay? All right, guys, I'm gonna get into the romance now. Okay, if you have a specific person, you can focus on their energies, but if you don't, we're going to check to see like generally what's coming your way, who's coming your way, how you're going to meet this person, or maybe if there's a relationship forming, what's your part in it, and what's the part of that other person coming your way, okay? Let's see. I see the Ace of Cups on the bottom right away, which is a positive omen. On the shadow side of the things, yes, you're going to have a very beautiful, fulfilling relationship. Let's see. We have Two of Swords here. You are on the crossroads. Maybe you're having a hard time to make a decision about what kind of a relationship that you want, okay? Let's see their part. Oh, this is a fiery person, passionate. It can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person is confident. They know what they want. They're adventurous, and when it comes to relationships. And also, this is the king, so established, okay? They're not like starting. This is not a new thing for them. So they have been through it, and they know what they want. Where did I put the Pisces, like the thing here? Okay. All right, guys, I just lost it. It was just right there. Okay, so let's see. We have here the relationship status, 10 of Swords. This can be someone that, oh, it's right here. There you go. Okay, that the relationship maybe didn't really work out in the past or ended abruptly. That's the 10 of Swords energy here, but this is actually indicative of like rock bottom, and this person is actually still here and surviving and living. So this is, there's no way lower than this. It is going to go upwards, okay? So I feel like here this can be the relationship maybe didn't really start initially. This can be something that you couldn't decide. The person was actually focused on maybe work, on their overall life, so you couldn't really kick things off. But let's see how to improve that. Pisces energy, revelations, the Hanged Man, okay? So changing the perspective when it comes to the relationships. This can be also something that you didn't want, something you wanted didn't really work out, okay? This can be the energy of that as well, okay? But the thing is, overall, the perception change is going to start improving things. Let's see the clarifiers here. I feel like this person already has a strong mindset, strongly. They know what they want. Maybe you are on the one that do not really have clarity about what kind of person you want to be together with. We have here two bridges. Okay. This is actually maybe creating the bridges, mending the bridges, and maybe when you decide on which way to go, you also have two bridges here. Like you need to pick and choose something, either this person or somebody else. If you want to have a relationship, we have two, again, number two of Swords here. Your decision is going to turn things around. Like I said, the Hangman here is the Pisces energy. This is your energy. Like your perspective change is going to evolve this relationship. This person is highly intuitive. They are also like they have clarity about what they want. And this can be someone actually, because the fire energy, they're kind of straightforward. Their straightforwardness might have thrown you off a little bit, okay? That's why maybe you said, you know what, this is going to be too much for me, so I don't want this to improve. That's why you actually put an end to it. But here, the tulips actually indicative of this is going to develop for better, like develop in a way that better than you can imagine. It is going to go in a very good direction, okay? This person wants to come with love, passion, appreciation. And like I said, this may be something that already happened, and there's a new, different, upgraded version of this coming forward here. And whoever is coming, they're going to change things around. They're going to turn things around. They're going to step even like 10 to 9, stepping back and reassessing things and changing things around. I see you, the fox with the Hangman. There's a shadow side to everything. So there might be something hidden from you that you're not really aware of. Or maybe you're hiding something from this person. And I feel like here with the sickle on the bottom, Okay. Whatever that is hidden, it has to come to light because the polar bear is emotional security, emotional strength, and your perspective change is actually going to give you that emotional strength. And to the relationship, it is going to bring emotional strength. But there are certain things that happened. Maybe you actually. Couldn't decide what to do, or maybe there was actually, because fox energy sometimes give me like gossip type of energy, maybe there is some gossip that comes to your ear, and those people might have been not really thinking of your benefit. So sickle is actually like putting an end to it, that kind of things that is actually putting doubt in your mind and like sitting in your emotional insecurity moment. Okay, I want to pull another card here because I feel like there's like, because you're not the one who have the clarity, that's why you're feeling like this person doesn't really have loyalty. But the thing is here, and this can be also coming from like conditioning. We have the Four of Wands on the bottom. This is actually celebration, completion. This is the energy of, I feel like this person's here. Let's see. Yeah, the devil coming forward too. This person can be a little bit obsessive. Obsessive doesn't mean in a negative sense, but they might be like going for what they want, and they can be being insisted on it. But this doesn't mean it's a negative thing, because Four of Wands is the shadow side of it. This person wants to have maybe a new beginning. That's why they actually go forward with this Capricorn, this devil energy. We have a Chariot here. They might make a move very soon with actually the Magician as well. This person is going to try to make things happen. Okay, they're going to get in touch with you, and you can tell by, I mean, I don't know if you want to continue this. You can reset everything, maybe reject this person completely, because we have a free will decision here with the Ten of Swords. You're going to make a decision to completely reject it. But the thing is, it has potential. Okay, with the tulips coming forward, the polar bear, this person is going to show you emotional maturity. It has the potential to grow with the Magician here. They're going to put a lot of effort into it. So, like I said, it just has like a free will decision moment here, that you can decide to move on or pass. Okay, here when it comes to this relationship. But it seems like it is going to have like if this is the next time around, or this is a new thing maybe coming forward too, maybe something not really working out initially, but it is going to turn out and work out. And the next time around, like I said, it is going to have some clarity here. Okay, let's see, what are you healing? Why is this showing up in this kind of like a dramatic way? Because you're healing something. Annoyed. Okay, voicing your frustrations will provide you with an opportunity to explain the situation in a different way, which could be the very answer they're looking for. Exactly. So maybe you are annoyed because of the situation, and you choose to always walk away when something annoys you rather than just explaining yourself. And maybe you're feeling like, oh, they should have known. But the relationships actually require communication, open communication. So that's what you're probably healing here, being open, expressing yourself, and seeing what they're going to come up with the feedback. And let's see how you can achieve that, let go of that annoyance and achieve that success in this relationship. We have come to the edge. So basically, like jumping off the cliff, meaning this doesn't really mean in a negative sense. Like, you are letting go of an old pattern here. That's what the come to the edge means. You're letting go of an old pattern. Maybe this is actually like a reflection of the past things that you have been through, and in order to jump off the cliff, basically leave that past behind and jump into a new future, like the full energy, start a new beginning, you have to start voicing your frustrations. Okay, then when you explain your perspective as well in this relationship, this is going to change, start turning things around. Okay, you can tell if this is the one by looking at the results when you express your concerns and your desires. And if this person actually comes up and says, okay, I understand and I obey and I respect that, let's find a way to make this happen, then you will know that this is the emotionally mature person, that you cut off the past trauma and drama, and you're now finding that soulmate energy here. Let's see what's the relationship geometry, sacred geometry for you here. Freedom, Guys, okay. I feel like everybody keeps getting the same cards, even though there's like 44 cards in this deck. The freedom is actually mental freedom. You freeing yourself, first of all, from this indecision position. Also, like their relationship is actually not like a codependence. It is actually interdependence. Two independent people coming together and expressing their independence as an interdependent entity. Okay, so freedom is okay to be free in a relationship. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. And bold exploration, that's how you actually find out who the other person is, find out who you are in your relationship, in a reflection, if you feel that freedom here. Okay, that's very important. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.